Hey, 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 hey. All right, welcome to Jason is a Social Scientist by Mount Daly. Pill number 325, take 2-2. We're having some real problems with the last stream, so we had to cancel it and restart it. Hopefully this goes better. Hopefully this goes smoother. We got some real danging to do. Where's everyone? Hello, come back. Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Hello. Yay! There's some people. Dang it to heck. All right. Okay, let's share. Let's share that share. To my personal timeline. Dang it to heck. Where else are we going? The Discordian Society. And acid math. And Facebook famous worldwide. And Republic of Kekistan. Now let's go to the 80s cartoon. It's TV shows and movies. Dang it to heck. Okay, let's see. Let's share this one to my personal timeline. All right, engage echo chamber. Okay, let's see. Let's share this one. Hey, Dana. Personal timeline. All right, engage. Oh, the show just canceled. The show got, it just died on me. I'm just trying to do troubleshooting. Oh. Canceled. The show got, it just died on me. I'm just trying to do troubleshooting. It's true. It's true. You missed it. It was a good one too. Nobug got the job. Yes. Hey, Kelvin. Kelvin's here. Did you hear Nobug? It's true. Goody Goodwin and David Betts. Good one too. And Thurnis Nobug all got jobs today, I found out. Hey, Calvin, it's a job day. It's job day. Did you hear Nobug? All right, now. Goody Goodwin and David Betts. I was trying to play Jewel. And Thurnis Nobug all got jobs today, I found out. It's a job. I love this. I love yodeling. All right, now. This yodeling is like pure sex. I love this. I love yodeling. I don't have a job, not anymore. I haven't worked since November. I'm a nurse though. Licensed by the state of Wisconsin as a registered nurse, board certified in psychiatry. But I'm also a patient. Where's my hat and glasses? Good question. pretty trustworthy for the most part. You can trust me. Be a lazy idiot, but yeah, you can trust me. Enjoy your laugh. Too crazy, right? Exactly. I came down with the HIV, and it just blew my life apart. It just blew my life apart. I can do my spit for you. My spiel. My spit. My spiel. My shtick. I can do my shtick. Welcome, this is Jason is the Social Scientist. By Mouth Daily. Pill number 325. Oh, there's my wife. Hey, babe. Yeah, welcome. This is Jason is the Social Scientist, by Mouth Daily, pill number 325. You may be wondering what my show is about. People often ask what my show is about. The premise is deceptively simple. I take my HIV medication live on the Book of Faith each day in front of friends, family, and strangers. I do so in order to embrace stigma, dispel ignorance, and find support. There we go. Sickles. Yeah. Thank you, Baba. I did hear that. Did you hear Hugh Hefner died?
Yeah.
Probably from sex. He died of sex.
Yeah, that's true.
So after 325 pills, 325 shows, a number of bells, whistles, and bows have risen up and around and about the show. It's evolved to include a number of bells, whistles, and bows. Ding dong bell! Boy, does she know! Hell! I mean, heck, this show has it all. I like to say that it is Cloud Atlas, in that it incorporates at least 600 years of entertainment, with Edward R. Murrow's radio broadcasts on record, and cylinders played on a 19th century Edison home phonograph, along with a nursery rhyme book from my childhood containing woodcut illustrations from the 15th century. It is, in a sense, also The Matrix. In a previous iteration of the show, I created something I call the Rainbow Tunnel, in which I harnessed the power of Grayskull and the Eye of Thundera, funneling them through a series of warp nacelles, creating a static warp bubble and a subsequent singularity, punching my way through the fourth wall, across the multiverse, and into the source. The show now takes place in an echo chamber created by me that serves as a way station between this reality, between our reality and the source. The show now takes place in an echo chamber created by me that serves as a way station between our reality and the source. I'm just assuming that people are curious. Good to you. I just assume. Hey, Cadence. Yeah, the show now takes place in an echo chamber created by me that serves as a way station between our reality and I said that already. Okay. I don't expect lay people to fully understand, as this is advanced social science. Yeah, so the show is also like an old-timey variety show. Well, it's 325 shows, dang it, heck. 106 showers. After 325 pills, 325... Yeah, dang it, where am I? Okay. Yeah, so the show is also like an old-timey variety show. Carol Burnett style. Mixed with a merry melody of Looney Tunes, a dash of Mr. Ed, a dose of Alice in Wonderland, a helping of Hee Haw, heaps of Benny Hill, a hint of the Highlander, tons of the Twilight Zone, piles of Pee-wee's Playhouse, a whole block of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, a ration of Rocky Horror Picture Show, a pinch of Peter Pan and a pound of Popeye, a corny ear of Dumbo and a spoonful of Mary Poppins, An undone Benjamin Button. Finally lump in Rick and Morty with the leader of I Love Lucy. Thank you. And wham bam, thank you, ma'am. You got the show. Dang it to heck. Everything is out of place and out of time here, including and especially me. Alice will always be pregnant. Harambe will always be ready for Harai Fives. The first and the second coming, whoa, will always be risen, mostly until they fall. Dang it to heck. Including and especially me. Alice will always be pregnant. Harambe will always be ready for Harai Fives. The first and second coming will always be risen. The twin towers will always stand with Lady Liberty. You will have their MTV, pigs will fly, disco and dance will reign, like men did in the days of old. I write nightly the future history of anachronism for your future children and your elderly grandparents. May they enjoy it now and time immemorial. Pigs will fly, disco and dance will reign, like men did in the days of old. I write nightly the future history of anachronism for your future children and your elderly grandparents. May they enjoy it now and time immemorial. She's alive! She's alive! It didn't froze, Figaro. You're teasing me. Yes, a blot of fear and self-loathing in Wisconsin. It didn't froze, Figaro. You're teasing me. Yes, a blot of fear and self-loathing in Wisconsin. Hi. How are you, Tuesday, Figueroa? How are you? Chef Pablo. Hi, Chef Pablo. What do I think of Kekistan? There's some funny people in there. There's some funny people in Kekistan. I get a kick out of it. I like the art of trolling. I like to win people over in Kekistan. I like to go to Kekistan because you know there's a lot of alt-right people. I like to go places where my voice is dissonant. Where I don't quite fit in. I like to challenge people. There's a lot of alt-right people. I like to go places where my voice is dissonant. That's the very best. That's my favorite video game of all time, Goody Goodwin. I can kick that. I can kick ass. I'm probably the best Mario player I've ever met. I know there's other good Mario players out there, probably better than me, but I'm the best one I've ever met. And so I know where all the warp whistles are at. When I didn't own an original Nintendo. I remember borrowing it from a friend so I could beat Super Mario Brothers 3. And I remember I need the P-Wing. At least I used to. When I was a kid, I needed the P-Wing to fly in World 8 to fly. Like there's a long airship battle one, and I just need to fly all the way over the top of that one. I need the P-Wing for that. And then I also there's a boat-based one in World 8 where I have to swim under all the boats. Nice, Goody. Nice. And then I also there's a boat-based one in World 8 where I have to swim under all the boats. I really like my. I think probably my other favorite Super Mario game is the new Super Mario Brothers for Wii. And because it was so much nostalgia. It had nostalgia from all the different games, and it finally realized what I had always wanted when I was a kid: a 4-player, a cooperative Mario. And it's fun because it's cooperative, but also competitive. Like you can, it's just a really good game. And because it was so much nostalgia. It had nostalgia from all the different games, and it finally realized what I had always wanted when I was a kid: 4-player, cooperative. Interesting. Mario. That takes some patience. And it's fun because it's cooperative. A herpologist. Is that what they call it? Really good game. Herpology. Something. Interesting. That takes some patience. Herpologist. Is that what they call it? Herpology. Something. What's a lot like the original of the game? Are you talking about Super Mario Brothers Wii? The new Super Mario Brothers? Chad says, I love your Buzzwings. Thanks, man. And beyond! To infinity and beyond! I should really have my tutu on. And then say, to infinity and beyond! Tutu and... No? To infinity and beyond. I should really have my tutu on. And then say, to infinity and beyond. Tutu and... To infinity and beyond. To infinity and beyond. Hey, Luke. How goes it? How goes it? Hey, Luke. How goes it? How goes it? I'm getting it. I'm getting there. I'll try to get on it here. Let's put it on a record, maybe. I'm getting there. I'll try to get on it here. Let's put it on a record, maybe. I'm getting it. I'm getting there. I'll try to get on it here. Let's put it on a record, maybe. Is that a good spot for him? What's going on here, says Callan Rigby. Welcome. This is Jason as a social scientist. By Mount Daily. Just about to take my pill in, well, in the next few hours. The show, it's a 4-hour show, so I usually take the pill right at the end. What's going on here, says Callan Rigby. Welcome. This is Jason as a social scientist. Is that a good spot for him? By Mount Daily. What's going on here, says Callan Rigby. Welcome. This is Jason as a social scientist. By Mount Daily. Just about to take my pill in, well, in the next few hours. The show, it's a 4-hour show, so I usually take the pill right at the end. What are you up to? Maybe a beaker bottom and by Sunburner with purple and green goo cooking on the inside? Wait, what? Yes, that sounds yummy. Maybe a beaker bottom and by Sunburner with purple and green. What are you up to? On the inside? Maybe a beaker bottom and by Sunburner with purple and green goo cooking on the inside? Yummy. Wait, what? Yes, that sounds yummy. Bunsen burner. B. The letter B for Bunsen burner. Indeed. The show is brought to you by the letter B. Sesame Street. We need a little Sesame Street. A sample of Sesame Street. Bunsen burner. B. The letter B for Bunsen burner. Indeed. The show is brought to you by the letter B. Sesame Street. We need a little Sesame Street. You know what I would like to watch? I want to watch Pill 209. It's been a while. You know what I would like to watch? I want to watch Pill 209. It's been a while. Of course, it's not working. Why does nothing ever work? Of course, it's not working. Oh my goodness. Mr. Rogers today. Hey, Tesburger. Mr. Rogers is streaming on Twitch right now, and so I'm just going to leave it playing in the background.
Good night. Good night, Gustavo.
Hey, John Dodson. Hey, everybody. Dang it. So you guys have to tell me.
This was the last show that my friend Eileen was alive. She watched all night this night.
209. Hi, Eileen.
There she is now.
Hi.
She committed suicide right after watching
That was
this.
crazy. I don't even know what to say about it. I'm doing all right.
This was the last show that my friend Eileen was alive. She watched all night this night. There she is now. She committed suicide right after watching this. Jason is Mr. Rogers. Thank you. Thank you. That's too high of praise. That's too high. How's the audio? Can you hear it? Oh, you don't have to be sorry. I like to think about her, Carlotta. I really like to think about her. I like to remember her. No apologies necessary. I really appreciate it.
Put a shoe on my dilapidated fucking head. Make me. I'm turning on Mr. Rogers now. Can't listen to this bullshit.
It's not easy to keep trying, but it's one good way to grow. It's not easy to keep learning, but I know that
guys have to tell me. Like, anybody that was watching when I was tripping last night, should I not trip into the show anymore? Or was it decent? Tell me. Give me your honest. Oh my goodness. I know there are a lot of people watching. Maybe tripping is a good idea. I have no idea. But welcome back. Welcome back. I didn't even share. Maybe other people are sharing the show for me. I don't know. I haven't shared it at all, though. A lot of people are here.
Get it right to heck.
I got about 2 hours. I got about 2 hours of sleep.
What a little baby. I'm just a little baby. Take it to heck. I'm just so uncomfortable right now. I just really wish I had some weed. Take it to heck.
What's a little baby? This is a little baby. Take it to heck.
As the trolley goes into the neighborhood of Make-Believe. Ready, trolley? All right.
Fuck.
How are you progressing, Robert? Hopefully if I had some weed.
Facebook live streaming. Facebook live video streaming. Hey, Trolley. Trolley was her favorite. She never got to see that, my Trolley. She never got to see this. I had it in the garage, and when I told my son Alex about it, he's like, "Oh yeah, we got Trolley." I'm like, "Oh yeah, we do." Okay. Oh, thank you, Jed. Come on down. One of the taglines of the show is turn off, tune out, and drop in, or tune out, turn off, and drop in. Tune out of the show, turn off your Facebook accessing device, and drop in. Come make the social experiment real. All right.
I totally freaked out. I seriously freaked out. I shut off the show. I couldn't, and then after I shut off the show, I couldn't tell if I was live anymore or not. And then when I went back live again, then instead of putting on the echo chamber like I usually do, I accidentally played the earlier live broadcast. So then the first 45 minutes of my second trip, the second video is me watching myself. The first part of my trip, and it was like I was watching myself watch myself, and I just then I really went crazy.
What are you fucking, Carly, in the middle of feuds? What are you fucking over there in Spain? It's gonna be okay. It really is okay. You didn't do anything wrong. Is it where I am, or is it the feed? It could be the feed. I've been having problems with connection all night.
I got totally freaked out. Well, then part of me is like, well, I should be tripping live anyway. What are you doing, Jason? Why are you doing this? Turn it off now.
I'm from Baraboo, Wisconsin originally. I live in Madison, Wisconsin now. Not too far away, Jed.
I'm not high yet. I am not yet. It's time to get high, though. I was warming up the vaporizer, but then a new episode of Mr. Rogers was starting, and I wanted to coincide the start. of Mr. Rogers. I usually like to be inside behind closed doors, but that's just because of my fear. Reed says that she likes to be outside when she's tripping.
What number episode?
I, on the other hand,
The Crazy Echo Trip, is it on YouTube? Oh. So that would have been maybe pill 208?
The shades drawn. I have no idea. But, the last time I tripped before this one,
If not on YouTube,
164.
go to my personal timeline. I don't know if it's on YouTube.
I was in Lake McConaughey.
Let's see if I can find it.
I tripped on a road trip, and we were at Lake McConaughey. It was like this real. There's not been, there was like a really deserted place in the middle of Nebraska. Anyway, it was the middle of the night, and the stars started dripping from the sky, and the clouds were illuminated by the moonlight, and then it was dancing to the firelight. Jeff Rosen says North Tacoma says Justin knows some pretty cool fests to trip at. I bet. No public tripping with people. No, well, with a babysitter. I don't mind being on public as long as I have a babysitter. Be like, all right, let's get in the car and get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah, it's called... What is it called here? It's called Jason is a Social Scientist by Mouth Daily, pill number 208.22, beta, master copy.
Eileen hates me, so I don't blame you, Eileen. Me too.
I think.
I don't know. There's other ways to cope.
There's also pill 208, take 22.
Swim nude at various clubs that allow nude swimming at various times during the day. He's married to the same woman for 47 years. This man is a saint. I didn't even know. Another thing I really like, I learned about him today too, because I was doing a little more reading about him. Is like he was the same on set as he was off set, and he was authentic. And he said, what quote did he said that giving somebody your honest self is like the greatest gift you can give them. And I must concur. Jeremy came and helped set up, and so yeah, they were jumping on that. Let's share the show. I forgot to do that. Let's dang the show right to heck.
Okay, here, I'm going to share in the comments here.
Why for did Obama kill Kyrgyzstan Clement? That's a really good question. I have to put my my shoe on for that. I need my shoe on before I can answer that question.
Just think about
Those are the kind of questions only a man wearing a shoe could answer.
You can even try building a king or a castle with blocks or anything like that. Let's see what that is. Mr. McFeely again. Yeah. Are you ready to go see Voltro? Oh, I certainly am. Give Mrs. McFeely the portrait I did, and she really liked it. Now you can see the one Voltro was doing of me. All right. Let's just go to the neighborhood art center to see Voltro.
It was so hard to find this saran wrap last night, and it was sitting here the whole time. Right where it should be. But I couldn't find it. Not for the life of me.
Here we are. Let's go on in.
Those are all. I think somebody was asking about which pill it was. That was the crazy echo trip. That's all pill 208. Just the night before this one. Hey, Sohio.
Alright, let's name the show. We need music today, right? God, this place is trash. Somebody come clean my place.
Jane Powers. Yes. Sweet Jane. Sweet Jane.
Clear spot here, quick, for the keyboard. It's like hell in here, I tell you what. It's hell. I totally, on my trip last night, I totally envisioned well, it's not the first time I envisioned what it's like to be God, but I also envisioned what hell looks like too, and it wasn't good. It wasn't good. But that, like, I kept seeing, like, humanity go extinct, or realizing it would go extinct and it wouldn't go extinct. I don't know, this duality kind of thing. I don't know. I just was, like, imagining time pass, and just the idea of permanence and impermanence, and both are really scary prospects.
Friday Knuckles. All aboard. Dang it to heck. Dang it to heck. All aboard. All aboard. God, I'm so uncomfortable right now. I can't even describe it.
Alright, I'm gonna share this show. Oh, I was gonna do music for that.
Hey Ray, man, how's it going? Well, I was not prepared that night. Prepared to or not. I still took this long to even get the keyboard up and running. Come on, Jason. Come on, do better. Should we read a nursery rhyme? Let's read a nursery rhyme. Poo poo! Poo poo! Dance to your daddy. Dance to your daddy, my little babby. Dance to your daddy, my little lamb. You show the fishy in the little dishy. You show the fishy when the boat comes in. What happened at work? I'm glad you're done with it, though, man. That sucks.
Gotta make the
Work
place
sucks.
presentable for guests, you know.
This dandling song is particularly popular in Scotland and the North Country, often with an additional verse. Baby shall have an apple. Baby shall have a plum. Baby shall have a rattle when daddy comes home. Stop it, Carlotta. No, I'm uncomfortable because of tripping.
Free Kekistan.
I'm just really uncomfortable from tripping.
I'm glad you like it. I was wondering if you guys
I just can't. I cannot
just annoying.
shake it.
I'm gonna keep going with it though. This is the Mr. Rogers edition.
And from not having weed. It's a combination of things happening here. No, I can't tell you. I really do like talking about it. 2 people for 40 patients? Ouch! That's right, you're a nursing assistant, right? That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. I'm sorry.
Reginald's a persistent one.
Benadryl's a pretty good idea. Maybe I will take some of that.
Does Obama give you a reach around? Sometimes. No. He doesn't, I wish. Save the clam. Risa, how's it going? Where's my baby? There's the baby.
Thank you, Carlotta. Thank you. I'll take them.
Bingo, ain't
I'll
my
take them.
baby.
No. I love it. I love it.
I would put the shore on your head. The whole beach.
It does help. It helps to get it out. I haven't cried that much about Eileen
I know
ever,
what
so
you meant.
it's helpful. It's helpful to get,
Oh,
it's something I need to work through, I think. What the heck? I gotta find Benadryl though. What the heck?
I always get my space
It's so hard to
station
find anything
on
right
my hair
now.
when I'm brushing it.
Oh, here's some liquid. Oh,
Alright.
this is gonna taste bad, I bet.
Shit, I tell you what. Oh, I tell you, I'm gonna rip out the carpeting pretty soon. I should just do it now. It won't be that hard. Now let's rip out the carpeting.
Maybe I should wait a little while. Ugh.
I was looking at it and I'm like, it's just
Hey,
too
Whitney.
busy. It ruins
Thank you.
everything. It's too busy.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Nothing anymore. This morning, 3 hits of Lucy and 5 grams of Boomers. Ugh. Nothing anymore. This morning, 3 hits of Lucy and 5 grams of Boomers. Not as bad as I thought. Ugh. It smells like Robitussin, but it doesn't taste that bad.
Snort the dust, right? Maybe something good in there. Who knows? No, there's nothing good in there.
It smells like Robitussin, but it doesn't taste that bad.
I can't see the whole screen now.
Down there, that's
You
right.
guys can still see all that shit.
Carlotta, I wish I spoke Spanish as well as you speak English. Your English is impeccable. Dang the heck.
To know you're alive, such a happy feeling. You're growing inside. Wake up, happy to say. Wake up, snappy today. Such a good feeling to know you're alive. A very good feeling. Another thing I learned today is that many of the sweaters that he wears, his mother made for him. How sweet is that? I just love it. So Mr. Rogers, like I looked it up, he has like 895 episodes under his belt. Got a little ways to go. Got a little ways to go. I like to be nude too, Brad. Were you naked
Doesn't
again,
sound stank
Brad?
means that.
Wait, and then you said I caught you in the shower. Did you call me or did I call you? I was tripping, so you'll have to like excuse me
Swamp.
if it was all a big misunderstanding again. But were you naked for the fourth time on my show? I don't even know. I don't know if I was recorded live. We might have never even had a conversation. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure for a second I saw you naked again. But then that was also around the same time. I was like drifting into hell. I was like on a conveyor belt, not able to move. And I saw this skull and this Superman, like, and the Star Trek. All of it was like hell. I swear it was hell. Oh. It's a warp pipe. It's a warp pipe. Because of community standards, Deborah Reed. Because of community standards.
I don't know if I could learn. I probably could learn.
I don't know how to play the piano.
But I think like we'd have to be near each other. I think Carlotta, you have to come visit and teach me in person. I think you have to like live and breathe the language, don't you? I don't know. You probably know better than me. I'm monolinguistic. Dang it, the heck.
Oh gosh. Well, I wish we could be. I would do this show if it would be embarrassing. But if it wasn't against community standards, I'd do this show nude all the time.
That would be amazing.
I would.
That would be amazing. I should come to you. Dang it, the heck.
I would.
Rest in peace, sweet Prince Hugh Hefner. Indeed, indeed. Someday, maybe. Someday. I would love to. I can't even buy weed right now, though. Someday, maybe. Someday.
I don't know where the baby's earth went. I mean, I knew. I said at the beginning of yesterday's show that this place would get torn to hell, and it did. I could run around Porky Pigging it in a sweater, though.
Yeah, he really died. 91 years old.
Sometimes I wear a different sweater, maybe, but my genitals would always be
Moment of
showing.
silence for the Playboys in the world.
If it was too hot to wear a sweater, I'd wear a nice t-shirt. I don't know. But my penis would be showing.
My penis?
That's the point.
Whose penis? Yes! Let's all party at Carlotta's house. Baker's back. Nice. Carlotta Villahunes. Let's party!
You were new, right? You were new. I think you are.
Carlotta Villahunes. Let's party!
Like, oh, it was an accident. You called me out of the shower. Like, you're trolling me. Like, you're pretty good at it.
Carlotta Villahunes. Let's party! Carlotta Villahunes. Let's party! Come on, Josh, let's go to Spain. Josh, come pick me up. We'll go to Spain. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Every troll is nice for you, though. Every troll is just a neighbor. Yeah,
row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Un poquito? No, is that French? No, this is Spanish. Un poquito? Muy mal. Dang it, the heck? All right, all right, all right. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Hug me, Carlotta, hug me. Group hug. Group hug. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
You're not fooling anybody, Brad.
Yes, Vavava's here. Veg on the reg. Abrazo pero. It means take off your bra, I think. Yes! Take off your bras! Do it! Do it! So that means I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. See, I already speak perfect Spanish. Just get naked! Everything means get naked. Thank you, Samantha. Yes! Yes! I'm moving to Spain! I'm moving to Spain right now! Yes, 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 yes! Take it back! Fucking naked. Fucking naked. Fuck naked. Yes. Fucking. Oh! I wish I could pronounce your name right. Carlotta Milafunes. Can you just write it for me phonetically? Carlotta Milafunes. Time to share the show again? It's gotta be close. It's time to share the show again. The page just topped 1,700 likes. I think yesterday we were. Oh, when was it? A couple days ago we were at 1666, and now we're at 1,700. We're over 2,000 followers. It's really growing. We're really growing. Carlota. Oh, Mia. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. Carlota Mia Funes. Carlota Mia Funes. Yes. Carlota Mia Funes.
Mr. Rogers is.
Carlota Mia Funes. Carlota Mia Funes.
State of mind, or I'm in Wisconsin. I was tripping hard last night. It was crazy.
Thank you.
I freaked out. I freaked out just got paranoid because I did some video. I was like,
Thank you.
tripping. And then it's being recorded and being live. I gotta shut this shit down. And then once I stopped it, I couldn't tell if I was live, and I kept forgetting if I was recording or not.
Carlota, Mia, Funes. Carlota, Mia, Funes. Carlota, Mia, Funes. Carlota, Mia, Funes. Carlota, Mia, Funes.
Police and I'm okay now. Like, I should go live just to tell them I'm okay. And then when I tried to go live again, instead of having this live, like the current live broadcast going,
Dylan here? Happy birthday, Dylan.
when I first took the acid, so I spent like
Dylan Quaid.
watching
Great.
it.
How are you, Dylan? He's gonna come here. He's gonna pick you up. He's gonna come here. That's what, maybe. Tentative plans, but it sounds awesome.
When they woke up this morning, Mom was mad at me. But the kids said they never heard me laugh so hard
Oh, I love Dylan. He's a cutie pie, just like you, Colin. You guys are too cute. Too cute. Too cute. How old is Jason? I am 38 years old. 38. I was born January 30th, 1979. I don't remember the 70s really well, but I mean, they were good enough. Well, it says Jason is a social scientist. Of course I'm a social scientist. Why would I say that I am if I wasn't? We're all social scientists. Dang it to heck. We're all scientists. We're all born scientists. The fundamentals of the scientific method. The fundamentals of the scientific method are seen in toddlers. Toddlers play. Their play is experimenting. And. Yeah, we're all scientists until we're taught not to be. Twenty-one years older. Holy crap. Are you... That means you're only 17? Colin, you're not 17. Holy mackerel. September 11th. Wow. That's a harsh birthday to have, man. Marred. It's marred. Love you, though. I love you, Josh. It's not your fault. Indeed. 21. No. Is my math off? Oh, regardless. Carlota! Carlota Mia Funes. Carlota Mia Funes. Carlota Mia Funes. Yes. Wow. He's a cute baby. He's a cute baby. Dang, too cute. But he's old enough. You know what? I shouldn't say this. You know, like there's a lot. You know, getting older. You know, like when you turn 16, you get your driver's license. When you turn 18, you can smoke and gamble. When you turn 21, you can drink. And then it starts to go downhill. 25, your car insurance prices go down. And then after that, I thought it was just nothing. There's nothing good after that. But then I turned 36 and I realized 36 is a magic number. Because that means that you can fuck somebody half your age and it's totally legit. Totally legit. everywhere in the world. Dang it to heck. Foodness, 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 foodness.
You can trust somebody half your age and it's totally
What year though, Carlotta? What year? I didn't ignore it. I just was... I started thinking about fucking 18-year-olds and I got distracted. Dang it to heck. Terrible. I'm a terrible man. I'm a terrible, terrible human being. Dang it to heck. Crystal's here. I don't have my necklace. My fish. Where's my fish? I got your fish. Crystal also painted. Dang it, there's too much garden blocking it right now. Crystal painted my white rabbit. Crystal painted my white rabbit leading down the rabbit hole. This is her white rabbit. Right here. It's her white rabbit. Oh. I can't move my hand that way. Anyway. And then she gave me this fish. This fish. Thank you again, Crystal. Right? I know, neighbors. What? Just ignore the neighbors. That's what I do. Hash me outside. I love you, Crystal. I love you. I missed you. Indeed. Rest in peace, Hugh Hefner. Boy, Colin. Don't send him this way. Don't tip him off, Colin. Don't send him this way. Right under their noses. Right? Right? Dang it to heck. They don't even care, I imagine. Cops must have it so rough sometimes, you know, like, especially the cool ones. You're like, dang it, I don't even want to bust these people. Here it is, I have to bust them. Some are like that, I'm sure. My hobbies? Basically this. This is it, Andrew. This is my Facebook is my life right now. Facebook Live is my life. It'd be the death of me too. Blow that whistle. I'm clean as a whistle. Come blow me. I'm clean as a whistle. Come blow me. I take my showers live on the Book of Ace. I'm sure. Maybe he's not a nice guy. Maybe he's not nice. He's probably nice. He's retired and he has a county car? A bunch of hooey. No. He's not a nice man then. He's not a nice man. I love you too. Carlota! 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 I could win him over though. We'd be friends, this investigator and I. Good night, Crystal. Good night. Mwah. Mwah. Crystal Lamore. Crystal Lamore. Good night.
This is Jason as a social scientist. This is Jason as a social scientist. My daily number 2 underline. It's a 2 underline shows the 2 underline pill. The pill is Triuvac. It's a once a day pill. It contains
It's a Casio keyboard, LK175. This is the sampling demo. I just said there's a sample button, and there's a microphone built into it, and I just say it, and then I press the keys.
I'm a nurse too. Who's a nurse?
Echo chamber, yes. Oh, I love it. I love it. I can't take all this attention. I shan't. I'll take it. I'll take it. Give it. Give it. Give it. Give it. Woo. Yes. 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 Yes.
You've been watching 50 times? You've been here for 50 pills? Nice. New hugs for everybody. I'm Jan Smith. I don't have AIDS. I have HIV.
Alex Fugian, where am I? Where am I? Alex Fugian says, where am I?
What?
You are in the echo chamber, sir, Alex. Welcome, this is Jason is a social scientist. By Mouth Daily. Oh, I love you. I love you. Good night, good night. Good night, Josh Tomatoes. You need a shout out too, Josh.
Between 35 and 37.
Josh Tomatoes. Good night.
My first 35 years of life, my underpants are still on. Got the same pants. I do tell my partners. I think I'm gonna get HIV tattooed. I am gonna get it. HIV tattooed on
No, I'm not sure.
breast.
What?
And small letters.
The thing is the sure on here.
They had the hole, and that's why they became my grinder pants. And then, but yeah, I spent all this time being afraid. You know, I thought I was taking calculated risk, right? I'm like, well, you know, I wish I just typed HIV into the fucking Google search box because there's something, you know, there's another medication
Josh D'Amato.
Good night. And it's just pre-exposure protocol. It's a once-a-day pill. But rather than containing 3 medications like this one, it contains 2 medications. And they're HIV medications. You take them prophylactically, you take them as a protection, and you take them each day. And think of it like as a really effective chemical condom. If I would have just typed HIV into the fucking search box and, you know, like, just done some research, I could have prevented it, right? I could have, and I didn't.
So Alex, if you're still here and you're wondering what the show is about, allow me to explain. People often wonder what my show is about. The premise is deceptively simple. I take my HIV medication live on the Book of Face each day in front of friends, family, and strangers. I do so in order to embrace stigma, dispel ignorance, and find support. After 325 pills, 325 shows, the show has evolved to include a number of bells, whistles, and bows. The bells, bows, and other people, they come back each night. That's the most significant thing. The community that's risen up and around and about the show, to me, that's the most, therein lies the support that I was looking for. I take my HIV medication live on the Book of Face each day in front of friends in order to embrace stigma, dispel ignorance, and find support. There lies in the support. Okay, so... Yes. So, after 325 pills, 325 shows, the show's evolved to include a number of bells, whistles, and bows. And ding-dong bells! Boy, does she know! Hell! I mean, heck! This show has it all. I like to say that it incorporates at least 600 years of entertainment with Edward R. Murrow's radio broadcasts on record and cylinders played on a 19th century Edison home phonograph, along with a nursery rhyme book from my childhood containing woodcut illustrations from the 15th century. It is, in a sense, also The Matrix. In a previous iteration of the show, I created something I call the Rainbow Tunnel, in which I harnessed the power of Grayskull and the Eye of Thundera, funneling them through a series of warp nacelles. Thank you. Thank you, Carlotta. And a series of warp nacelles, creating a static warp bubble and a subsequent singularity, punching a hole through the fourth wall, across the multiverse, and into the source. The show now takes place in an echo chamber that created by me, that serves as a way station between our reality and the source. Dang it to heck. I don't expect lay people to fully understand, as this is advanced social science. Yeah, so the show's also like an old-timey variety show, Cara Brunette style, with a dash of Mr. Ed, a dose of Alice in Wonderland, a merry melody of Looney Tunes, a ton of The Twilight Zone, piles of Pee-wee's Playhouse, a whole block of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, an undone Benjamin Button, a cornet ear of Dumbo, a spoonful of Mary Poppins. Finally, lump in Rick and Morty with the leader of I Love Lucy and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. You got the show. Dang it to heck. Alex's mind is blowing up. Yes. Everything is out of place here and out of time, including and especially me. Alice will always be pregnant. Harambe will always be ready for high fives. The first and second coming will always stand, will always be risen, practicing magic with Orko. The twin towers will always stand with Lady Liberty. Dang it, Tech. You will have their MTV. Pigs will fly. Disco and dance will reign, like men did in the days of old. I write nightly the future history of anachronism for your future children and your elderly grandparents. May they enjoy it now and time immemorial. Dang it to heck! Thank you. I don't know. Well, I'm never very far away, Carlotta. I'm always here. I'm always here.
That's what he thinks when he feels his
Sweet. Thank you. Someday, Alex, we're gonna rule it. We're gonna rule it. We can take it over, Alex. It's ours. It's ours. Oh, thank you, Carlotta. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know if business has anything to do with it. Thank you. All the same.
Nice stuff, sir. You're in control, alright? That's okay. I stopped getting high drinking.
Where is my
I think
other?
it's Mother's Day.
I had another ball.
That's another
I
version
had
of this.
another ball for my...
With George Carlin mixed in.
Dang it, the
I
hat.
love both of them. I'm trying to send this one picture. It's so crazy. Just switching things up. What a breath.
It's true, Joe. It's true.
Well, maybe he's a sketchy guy. What is it? Threaten me and having AIDS.
It's true. It's true. I'm not here to rule it. I'm here to save it. Not rule, but to save. We're gonna save the universe. I've tried on the show. I've got a hacky sack somewhere. I don't know where it is. I'm not good at it though.
So, where was
Oh yeah, here it is.
the partner study?
Terrible at it.
500 straight over 2 years, roughly.
There, that's the best I can do.
This is like, if my memory serves. And then, so this came out in 2015.
Okay. Dang it. Yeah, that's it.
So, the HIV positive campaign said that they wanted to have the HIV positive partner and the HIV negative partner. I lost my train. Thanks, Mr. Rogers. Extra support here. Fuck him. I mean, this dude.
I'll share it with you, Alex. I will. I'll share it with you. Take the heck.
16 is 104. Okay, so.
You can roll it. I'll take you roll it, Alex.
1,500 couples, they might have had over 50,000 eggs, 2 years. And 5 of those people became HIV positive, the HIV negative people was partner. And then, but they can look at the HIV virus and, because it mutates so quickly and they can tell who you got it from. And all those 5 after
I've never been very good at sports.
the results in 2015 came out and said there were 5 people that became positive, and then they went and looked at those 5 people and came out in 2016. The final results of the study came out, and all 5 of those people got HIV from somebody else. Somebody else that was, like the HIV negative people. No one caught HIV from someone that was HIV positive, but was taking the medication. And that's it. They came out. Important doctors and groups of doctors are all signing into this consensus statement that says that undetectable levels are transmissible to you. That means that when you take your medication, when I take my medication every day, it maintains my viral load. It stops the virus replicating. So the virus just becomes undetectable in my blood, in my semen, or wherever. Like, it's
Spread it. Oh, I spread all sorts of things.
detect the virus. When that's the case, that person is not contagious. They can't get it to you. So that's an important thing to know. So there's two ways you can protect yourself.
Speaking of knowledge, this is probably a good time to pass on the message. The message. What's the good news? The good news is, well, what do I wish I'd known before I had contracted HIV? Big part of the reason I do the show is because I wish I had known that there's a pill you can take. A pill, if you're HIV negative, you can take it every day. It's very similar to the one I take. It's called Truvada. It's an antiretroviral medication. There's two medications in the pill. And if you take it every day, it works as a highly effective chemical condom. It will prevent HIV. And what's the other good piece of the news? What's the other good news is being HIV positive already. It's too late for that for me. But because I take my HIV medication every day and I maintain an undetectable viral load, that means I'm no longer contagious. U equals U. Undetectable equals untransmissible. After the partner study came out in 2015, it followed 1,300 couples, 0 discordant couples like my wife and I. I'm HIV positive, and she's HIV negative. It followed 1,300 couples, 800 gay, 500 straight, over 2 years, and roughly 50,000 sex acts. And at the end of that study, they concluded that not one of the HIV positive people participating in the study transmitted the virus to their partner. For me, the side effects are very minimal.
Yeast infections on, like, friction burns on my penis.
Dang it to heck.
It's crazy. And then, I've had lots of other types of things.
Carlota, I love you too. Carlota, Mia, Funes, I love you too.
We started having sex.
Listed side effects: loose stools. But I really think it has less to do with the HIV medication and more to do with changes in your normal flora and your GI tract. Dang it to heck. So every once in a while, like every 3 to 6 months, I'll fart and I'll actually shit myself. That's the biggest side effect, I think, of the medication. I hate my life sometimes, but it's okay. I love it too. No, nothing tonight. Nothing. That was this morning on the Baby Boomer I Love Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds edition.
Infections that are common to us, herpes, yeast, common skin stuff. They don't need to wait for an adaptive immune response. They're just hanging out right there to fight. So HIV kind of creates this constant state of inflammation all over your body because it's like your adaptive immune system has to be more hyperactive because you don't have these other
Oh, thank you. I really could use a great big hug right now. Dang it to heck.
My belly button stinks. What? I think, my feet smell differently now too. Yeah, just your whole flora changes.
Yeah, right, Woody?
Chew on the bread, Reginald. That's it. I'm getting the shoe.
When life hands you HIV, don't make Contra AIDS. Make Kool-Aids. Bloody Contra Aid. It's a Reagan Bloody Contra Aid. Undeclared war. Mix. Add your son with your tax dollars. Unfit for human consumption. I'm always dropping a woody here, dropping a woody there. I got so many woodies to drop, I can't even tell you. Dang it to heck. Every night, 4 hours a night, Alex. But usually every day too. I take all my showers live on the Book of Face, as well as I take all my showers live on the Book of Face, and I take all my HIV medications live on the Book of Face. 325 pills, 100. Tomorrow will be 107 showers. Plus all the additions.
Keep some mystery in this house. Dang it, I couldn't face it. That's a cock show. May not be a cock show. No, it is a cock show. By definition. Oh, I got sick of weapons. I did. Everything. You get sick of everything eventually.
How come I don't see Joe's? No, I don't work anymore. Not anymore, Joe Fitzgerald. I see it on this screen, but not on this one. It's weird. You need some powdered dip shit. I don't know what that means. That sounds good. That sounds not good though. Powdered shit. I don't know if I want that. All right, we gotta. What else we got? We gotta share the show again. Time to share the show. Thanks, Alex. Yeah, friendly. Follow the page. Jason Alvin is my name. Jason is the social scientist. Is the page, obviously. Thank you. Thanks for the kind words. Thanks for your attention. I appreciate it. I don't know how to pronounce your last name.
I should go double live though. You guys want some double live? No, maybe double live. Let's go double live.
Alex Nugent. Bring it to heck. I want to hear your voice. I want to hear your voice. Dang it to heck. It's just pronounced Win? Alex Win? Alex Win. Alex Win. Alex Win. Dang it to heck. Wow, I like it. I like how it's a guy in the center too. I'm gonna call you N Guy Win. 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 I think it's a cool name. I do. I think it's a really cool name. I like things that are a little bit off. I like things weird. I like when things don't make sense. Things make sense when they don't make sense. I think Carmen's right. Hey, I'm a pig. I'm a pig. I've got a good joke here. I got a good joke. All right. I'm going to put my hands behind my back. It's going to be a tricky one. All right. You're going to have to tell me which one is the pig and which one is Dick Cheney. Which one's the pig and which one's Dick Cheney? Dang it to heck. Which one's the pig and which one's the dick? Which one's the pig and which one was the dick? Hi, I'm Dick Cheney. Hi, I'm a pig. Hi, I'm Dick Cheney. I'm a pig. Hi, I'm Dick Cheney. I'm a pig. My left. Let's see. I don't know. I'm through the looking glass, so it's weird. Hi, I'm Dick Cheney. I have no pulse, and I work from the dark side. Dang it to heck. I lived for months without a pulse. Literally. They had me hooked up on a machine, and then I bumped some other guy off so I could get his ticker. Ha ha ha! Dang it to heck! I'm evil and I win! Dang it to heck! Dang it to heck! I'm a pig. I'm Dick Cheney. I'm a pig. I'm Dick Cheney. Are you really acting up? I thought about doing that with my computer too. I don't even start it up anymore. It's hooked up to it's hooked up to the fireplace. I could have a whole nother screen going on, I suppose, here.
My place is so messy, look at it. It was clean crazy, I swear. Cleaner.
I can't remember when I shared the show last. Well, Colin, what you could do is you do like a search for all JPEGs or something like that, or just store some of your files in the cloud or something. It's so complicated though. It takes.
How is everyone? Not too many people are still over here.
Maybe it's.
That's good. We got the double on going.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I was going to pour you a glass. I have rosé, red for Lucia, and Carlos.
You're off. I'm in the same boat. It's too much work to. I just stick to my iPad and keep going the way it is.
This is, I know for sure. This guy, usually King Friday's not there. It's usually me, Bob, and this guy too. This one, turn his head.
You're. Well, self-taught. Let's see. Well, I don't. Does anybody really have the title social scientist? Does anybody ever have that title? But, if you want me to like really build up the like my excuse for how this is science, I can call it. I can be a scientist because I'm licensed. I'm licensed by the state of Wisconsin as a registered nurse, and I'm ANCC board certified in psychiatry, American Nurse Credentialing Corporation. And within the scope of practice of nursing, in the scope of practice of nursing is research. You can do research. And. So there aren't any experimental controls here, obviously, or very few. Very few experimental controls. So, how is this science? How is this science? Well, you could argue that it's a case study of sorts. By documenting my HIV, my struggles with HIV, my struggles with mental health, all those things, and doing it nightly in a social setting. I think it's a case study of sorts. A blog, case study, dang it to heck. A device that allows you to lose all your keys at once. Nice, I like it. Nice. That's good thinking, Goody. Some cereal? Oh, thank you, Carlotta. Thank you. Carlotta, dang it. Carlotta. I'm gonna... Serial killers, it's so surreal. Surreal killers. I could use some cereal too. I'm gonna have some too. I like to get right though. I'm learning Spanish here. That's my Spanish lesson. Hey, what the heck?
charge, but I was thinking too, now that I have this set up, I can, I've got walkie-talkies, and I can set one walkie-talkie, and I can walk around the house, and I can talk to you guys up here, but then also be talking to you.
While getting technical, there are many of sciences. We are walking science. I think it's our mutual curiosity and hallucinogens that kept me here. Because you're a trip. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Psychonauts. Oh, I don't know if we need any more people in the world at all, but maybe one is enough. No, I don't know. Thank you. I mean, I should just say thank you. Psychonautical awesomeness. I could see this dude becoming famous for walking around his house. I have no idea why. I think it's really going to happen. I really do think it's going to happen. It kind of already is happening. Millions of people have seen me already. Millions, literally. Just in September alone, hundreds of thousands of people, probably 800,000 people, 600,000 people have seen the show.
How's everybody doing up here? What do you think these guys are doing? I didn't foresee, I'm right up here. I didn't forget about you. You guys got to pull up both. It's a double live experience. Who is crying now?
Thank you, Carlota. Chris, thank you.
You look very, is that because of your illness? I totally would love it. I would totally love it. You guys want a more close view of the other photograph? I think I ruined it, right? I gotta change the needle. I don't know, that one, let it run too long, this one run too long, and this record will play anymore. I don't even know. Like, shit, I broke my key to God, so I don't know.
Alex said, if somebody wanted to document my life, would it be something I'm interested in? Certainly. I think it might be redundant. It might be a little redundant, but I'm certainly be interested for sure. I mean, it's kind of documented just because I'm live 4 hours a night. 1/6 of my life is documented. Plus a little bit more than that because I shower. So 7 hours a day. 7 out of 24 hours a day are documented. I consider myself the luckiest man in the history of the world. I may have been given a bad break, but I got an awful lot to live for. That's Lou Gehrig retiring from baseball. Sometimes I go double live. Sometimes I do go double live, Jacob. Forever until the page gets taken down, and then I upload them to. I save them, and then I upload most of them to YouTube too. I do need to write a book. I do. I just said earlier, and I said somebody's got to send me to jail so I can write a book. What's my favorite flavor of Pringles? Yuck. I hate Pringles. Dang it to heck, no! Carlota, no! I do. It's called Jason is a Social Scientist. I only have 75 subscribers, though. No one watches my show on YouTube. Are you going to bed too, Alex Wynn? Alex Wynn and Carlota. Good night. Alex Wynn and Carlota. Good night. Good night. Sleep tight, man. Sleep tight. It's true. It's true. And you can't go live. You can't go live. I can't go live from mobile on YouTube. I think you can if you have like 10,000 subscribers or something. So if you guys want to get on that and get me 10,000 subscribers, I'll start going live from there too. Thanks for everything. French onion dip Pringles. I just like plain Pringles. It's time for cereal. I don't even like Pringles, but if I have to eat them, I'd go with the plain ones. But some French onion dip would be good on it. But I prefer Ruffles. Ruffles. Let's have some Raisin Bran. Lay's if I'm just going to eat plain chips. Yeah, Lay's are the way to go. If I want to do some dipping with French onion, I need Ruffles, though. That's me and Pringles, man. That's me and Pringles. I can eat them, but I gotta be pretty hungry. Tiny spoon for tiny cereals. Tiny spoon for tiny cereals. Oh, this is my kitchen. This is my kitchen. It's really 2 rooms, really. It's a open floor plan, so for the fireplace, that's the living room. I'm standing like almost literally on the stove. I just put my foot on top of the range right now. And then yes, there's 3 bedrooms down that hallway. 3 bedrooms and 2 baths, and then there's a basement. It's not finished, but same square feet is up here. And it has an exposed basement. So it's a ranch-style home, 1-story ranch-style home. When you come in the front door, and then the basement is exposed. So on the back side, it's the 2nd floor, and the basement patio opens up into the backyard. And there's a deck out here right outside here.
How much time is left on this one? Hey, Cracker. Lusha, I'm not ignoring you. You're supposed to be on both broadcasts and talking to me, so you can't expect me to, like, I'm doing...
No way, man. There's no fireplace down there.
Right now.
I'd have to build a fireplace. Or at least a mantle. I could do it.
They agree with me over here, but probably because I have them on the end of a stick.
I need help. I need help.
Bro, I'm not cleaning. Raise that swords level. What is a swords level anyway? How's it going? Right, Lucia, how are you?
There are rough-ins for a bathroom down there. You can make a giant shower down there, too. It does? Crazy. How are you, Danny?
Dirty dishes, but rinsed and all clean. They look clean already. And then when she get home when I was sleeping, like she put away all the dirty dishes, like stripped out the silverware, and like decided this was the perfect time to like clean all the silverware and then dump it in
Hi.
the sink.
Danny Nellie McShane, how are you?
Dishes and a fucking thing and a fucking thing. And I'm pissed off.
Look, I'm going double live.
So much more fun over there. Get tired over there. Boy, it gets boring, right? We gotta always mix it up. That's why now I have to go double live. Because I can't make you guys happy ever.
Look, I'm going double live. I'm uncomfortable. I'm pretty uncomfortable. It's been a long day. I'm having a good time, though. I almost didn't start a show tonight because I just was feeling too shitty. I had a long day, a busy show this morning, and then I had a show last night too. I did get a nap in, so that helped.
I'm not gonna say
No. I'm never gonna get weed again, I don't think. Someday. I slept from like 3 to 7 or something like that. 3:30 to 7.
this is too much for it. It's like, help me.
What? Is this coming? What? What happened?
Stop this. What are you doing? Just stop it.
Well, thank you. PewDiePie? That sounds familiar. What is that?
Help me, please do it. Please help me. But the thing is, I don't know. Having somebody else help you clean is not always the best thing. I don't like to people. I'm a one-man show, though, right?
You're young. I mean, in the sense you need a nap. Wow. That's true. That's all I get is naps, though. I don't sleep that much. Feast and famine, Pratt. Let's sleep. Feast or famine. What the heck?
Let's have a naked orgy clean party. Everybody turn
I should try to scrape this grinder. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to scrape the grinder now. Oh, it's such a waste of time. Why am I doing it?
No, Brett. Brett just wants to show us about his penis again. Brett, just private message everybody your penis like that.
Keep me busy. It'll keep me busy. I gotta sit down though for this. I want to try to smoke some weed, but I can't, Danny. I can't. I'm out of weed. Danny Nelly McShane. Thank you for saying my place is magical. Dang it.
2
Okay.
live streams and
Danny Nelly McShane.
I need a T1 line. That's what I need. Right? I need like 5. I need 2 phones. With
Danny Nelly McShane. Dang it, Dad.
and wait, did you say 5?
Do it for me. Do it, Johnny. Smoke it, smoke it, smoke it, smoke it, smoke it. Yes. Completely out of weed. Dang it to heck. Dang it to heck. I'm trying to think when I started the page. I started the page probably, I don't know, about 150 pills in, 150 pills, and we're at pill 325. So, like, I don't know, maybe 175 days ago. And I started when I got a block on my main account. My name's Jason Alvin, and I did my show for a long time from my personal Facebook. Oh, Danny, what do I do? Well, this, basically, the show. And people often ask what my show is about. The premise is deceptively simple. I take my HIV medication live on the Book of Face each day in front of friends, family, and strangers. I do so in order to embrace stigma, dispel ignorance, and find support. After 325 pills, 325 shows, the number of bells, whistles, and bows have risen up and around and about the show. Dang it to heck. Ding dong that bell, boy does she now. Hell, I mean heck, the show has it all. To me, the most significant thing is the people that come back, the bells and whistles, the bells and bows and other people that come back night after night. To me, that's the most significant thing. Therein is the community that I was looking for, the support that I was looking for. Dang it, heck. So yeah, after 325 shows, ding dong bell, boy does she now, hell, I mean heck, the show has it all. I like to say that it is Cloud Atlas, and that it incorporates at least 600 years. You do? You do a live mental health feed? Nice! Nice, nice, nice! My other show, I'm Clean as a Whistle, is, focuses more specifically on mental health. I set one small achievable goal each day, and for me, that is to shower. Mallory, I love you too! I love you too, Mallory! Mwah. So yeah, dang it to heck. So, what? So, yeah, the show is... What am I trying to say here? Ding dong bell, boy does she now, heck. The show, as I like to say, it's Cloud Atlas, and that it incorporates at least 600 years of entertainment, with Edward R. Murrow's radio broadcast on record, and cylinders played on a 19th century Edison home phonograph, along with a nursery rhyme book from my childhood containing woodcut illustrations from the 15th century. It is, in a sense, also the Matrix. In a previous iteration of the show, I created something I call the Rainbow Tunnel. I don't have AIDS, I have HIV. The Rainbow Tunnel, dang it to heck. So, in which I harnessed the power of Grayskull and the Eye of Thundera, funneling them through a series of warp nacelles, creating a static warp bubble and a subsequent singularity, punching a hole through the fourth wall, across the multiverse, and into the source. The show now takes place in an echo chamber created by me that serves as a way station between our reality and the source. Dang it to heck. We all need mental health. Mental illness is universal. Unless you die very young. You're very lucky, which seems counterintuitive, but it's not at all. Unless you die very young and are very lucky, you're going to reach a set of circumstances in your life that are going to be too much for you to overcome by yourself. You're going to get sick. Your family's going to get sick. Your friends are going to get sick. They're going to die. Your dog's going to die. Your cat's going to die. Your hamster's going to die. Maybe your brain's broken. Maybe you'll have a head injury. No. Geodetic. I don't know. Your cat's going to die. Dietetic, isn't it? There's also something that too, like, I don't know, something. Anyway, after 325 ding dong bell, boy does she now, huh? Okay, so it is the show now takes place in an echo chamber created by me. Serves as a way station between our reality and the source. Dang it to heck. Alright. I don't expect lay people to fully understand as this is advanced social science. Yeah, so the show is also like an old-timey variety show mixed with a merry melody of Looney Tunes. Dang it to heck, I'm just so distracted right now. I thought you said you were dying, Carmen. I'm glad you're not. But life is eternal. Everything... Yeah, so Dang it to heck. Merry Melody of Looney Tunes. A corny ear of Dumbo. A spoonful of Mary Poppins. Piles of Pee-wee's Playhouse. A whole block of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. An undone Benjamin Button. Oh, what else? Finally lumping Rick and Morty with the leader of I Love Lucy and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. You've got the show. Dang it to heck. Everything is out of place here and out of time, including and especially me. Alice will always be pregnant. Harambe will always be ready for her high fives. The first and second coming will always be risen, practicing magic with Orko. The Supermen will always be spinsters and seamstresses working the sweatshop. The Twin Towers will always stand with Lady Liberty. You will have their MTV. There's you. It will have their MTV. Pigs will fly. Disco and dance will reign like men did in the days of old. Mr. Banks is the UK. Nice. Ding it to heck. Ding it to heck. I write nightly the future history of anachronism for your future children and your elderly grandparents. May they enjoy it now and time immemorial. I can't read. Some of the comments aren't coming up. Johnny says, can I request? I only can read it part of it here. A 2-hour wind chime solo? Nice, nice. Dough? Dough? If anybody knows who Vermin is, it's this guy in 20 to 30 years, legit. Vermin Supreme! I want to be Secretary of State in a Vermin Supreme Matthew Silver administration. I do need a boot. Oh, free pony. How can I be? I can't compete with free ponies. I can't compete with free pony. Pony for everybody? I can't compete with that. I can't. He's got me beat. Oh, I would give you a pony, Mallory. You can ride it all day long. I got a pony just for you, Mallory. Mallory Bay, come ride my pony. Mallory Bay, come ride my Mallory Bay. Mallory Bay, come ride my pony. Giddy up. Mallory Bay, come ride my pony. I'm a terrible man. All aboard! Oh yeah. Mallory Bay, come ride my pony! Hey, giddy up! Giddy up! Hey! Hey! Giddy up! Giddy up! Hey! Hey! Mallory Bay! Hey! Mallory Bay! Hey! Come ride my pony! Hey! Hey! Mallory Bay! Come ride my pony! Hey! Hey! Mallory Bay! Come ride my pony! Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Wilbur! That's right. A dash of Mr. Ed. A dose of Alice in Wonderland. A helping of Hee-Haw. Heaps of Benny Hill. A hint of the Highlander. Dang it to heck, I'm gonna live forever! Dang it to heck! Woo, 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 woo! Yes, 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 yes.
You guys get the butt end of the like all they can see is the feet is the back of this one. This is the red
That sounds amazing. I need a record player though. I can't play, I only can play old 78s. I can't do the 38s. Or 33s. I can't do the 33s. I'm just starting out here, Danny. I'm still kind of recluse. I only have 2,000 followers on the page, 3,000 friends on my personal timeline. So I got about 1,000 friends on my personal timeline since starting doing the show, just from sharing the show, and another 2,000 followers on the page. So roughly about 3,000 people have really caught on to the show so far. Lots of other people have seen it though. Lots of other people. No fucking way. No fucking way, Danny. Welcome, welcome. And you do a mental health stream too? I'd love to see. I can't wait to see it. You have to link. Friend me, Danny. Friend me. 2001. Share it, share it, share it, share it. I'll share it now too. I'll share it now too. Share it to the groups you're in. Share it to the groups you're in. Dang it to heck. Dang it to heck. I get it now, 2001. You're gonna totally friend me. Yes, 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 yes.
right to heck. Eileen says it's sorry. This one I should put like private invite only.
Let's see, where are we going to share it to this time? Let's go to
Dang it, even Brett could be the guest. Even Brett could be on.
Donald Trump, Commander-in-Chief. Donald Trump's delusional optimism. And where else? Where else? Let's go to All the Lovely Oddities. Dang it to heck. Dang it to heck. Don't share the show more than 5 times in 5 minutes, or you risk, anytime you're sharing the show to groups, really, you're risking a ban. If you do it by 5, if you do it more than 5 times, if you make more than 5 posts in 5 minutes to any group, you're at risk of getting a ban from joining or sharing the groups for a week. It is, babe. Yes. Valerie May, come ride my pony. Dang it, the heck.
That's all, right? Really, let me get another view. This is like the secondary one. You get the full view. And when things are, you can see what's happening.
Yes, I love you too, Valerie. I love your name. Babe, I love it. Take care of me. Hit me.
Mr. Rogers, favorite part of Mr. Rogers is,
Good night, Valerie May. Good night. Thank you for being here.
like the mini tree house, the mini castle, the mini this, and he has all in his kitchen. He doesn't pull them all very often, but when he does, they're amazing. And I still haven't watched an episode where they had that yet. I got my fingers crossed.
I'm a reckless too, and that's why I go live too. I like you, Danny. I like you.
Cracker, I am in love with you, man. I love you, Cracker. He's got the high.
Wilson says, hello, Jason. Can I ask why so many screens to watch? Well, I always like to have an echo because I like to watch myself and hear myself. And then I'm watching this one right now. Well, this is pill number 209. My friend Eileen has been on my mind. I was tripping earlier today, and I pulled this house out, and my friend Eileen gave it to me, and somebody mentioned it, and it made me think of her. So then I played pill 196 on the show this morning, and that was the last time she was here in person. Eileen was here in person. She gave me this house and a couple other things that are in here. This cat. Anyway. And then, so I was on a thinker, and this was the last pill that she watched. Pill 209, and she was watching the whole night. And she committed suicide the next morning. 19 years old, the sweetest young woman you'll ever fucking meet in your life, or you won't meet her. But that made me want to watch it again. I wanted to see her with Mr. Rogers, and I don't know. That was my first Mr. Rogers episode. Mama's here. Mama, thank you. It's weird. Now there's some on this. Johnny's isn't showing up on this one, but I can see it up there. So weird. Well, thank you, Wilson. Thank you, Wilson. Thank you very much. Wilson Yoda.
I think I need to turn up, like, let's see.
Depth perception. I like to force people's perspective, as they say. I like to force people's perspective, and then I like to break it. I like to incorporate. I like to act not manly. I like to do the things I'm not supposed to do. I like to act like a weirdo. I like to run around in a tutu. I like to do substances. I like to embrace stigma by the balls. And then I put a face on it. I'm saying, because it's really hard to hate people when you really get to know them, no matter who they are. At least for me. I sometimes, when I really get to know somebody, like, I can at least, if nothing else, feel sorrow for them. But I do. I like to force perspective, and then break them. Fireplace. Sewing machine. Superman. Phonograph horn. I don't know where my skull is. My baby skull. Where's my baby skull? Oh, baby skull, where are you? Ah, there you are. Baby skull. Big skull. Little boner. Big boner. Little TV, big TV. He-Man playing Pac-Man. Fuck the world, indeed. Nice. I like Pac-Man, that one, 256. I got addicted to that for a little while. I was playing it on Apple TV, but then I got an update. Alvin, like the chipmunk. Chipmunk punk. Alvin, like the chipmunk.
Everything's stable. You maybe shake it. You press on it. You can pause on it. Although I have noticed I did get a little close one time. Good night. Mr. Again, Roger. Joseph or Joseph. No, you don't see that a lot. Yes, it does.
My favorite thing that I own. My favorite thing that I own is this phonograph here. This one right here. I inherited it from my parents. They both died in 2006 and 2007. My dad in 2006, my mom in 2007. And I was with them when they bought it. I was 11 years old when they bought it. I'm 38 now. And it was 95 years old when I bought it. So that was 27 years ago. It's 120 years old or something. Oh, you're right, I do. I do need a full-size Pac-Man machine. Holy shit. That would be amazing. I know, right?
Okay, this is, I've taken quite a fancy to you. I've taken quite a fancy to you. From the early knots. Not two.
Box and using caps or whatever. And like I love when he makes it too. He doesn't have to be perfect. He just like whips off a piece of scotch tape and like a 3-year-old would do it, you know, or a 4-year-old would do it. And it just like it's perfect just the way it is, and I love it.
You say you're blue. Heart is pining. I'm lonely too. Comes a yearning that keeps returning. Perhaps I'm learning how to. And the feeling of something new. Come falsely feeling to me from you. The sensation is admiration. I wish you'd tell me what to do. I've taken quite a fancy to you, dear. Paddle your canoe. You could like me too, dear, or you wouldn't act the way you do. No one in this wide, wide world, dear, whose tootsie I would be. If you don't take a fancy, dearly, to a fancy little girl like me. It was early school, like 5 or 6. We still would have sung out. Oh, nice. Well, I would make it hot for you. Oh, our troubles will be little ones.
I forgot. I should have taken you guys with me. I just repositioned this phone. Good times. Good other time. See, you're up another street. There's a little skeleton with his arms raised up, and like I don't know. I think the kids had knocked the hand down.
Yeah, when I was a kid, like I said, we bought that at a rural antique store in Wisconsin. My parents bought it when I was 11, and then when we got it when I was a little kid, we used to, my dad and I would take it to the Sauk County Healthcare Center, which is a nursing home for indigent people, basically. Which is most people. If you need to go to a nursing home, no one can afford an actual nursing. Most people can't afford. Oh my goodness. So, let's see. And the Sauk County Healthcare Center used to be and the Dane County too. They all used to be previously poor farms, and after that they were mental institutions. Anyway, so we used to take that when I was a little kid to the Sauk County Healthcare Center and play it for the elderly people there. And then later on, when I turned 18, I was working at Walmart and didn't have enough, didn't have enough money. I didn't know how I was gonna fucking ever pay rent or anything. And then my friend, he came into Country Kitchen. He was a year older than me, and he was telling me how he was a nursing assistant and how they're offering his training at the Sauk County Healthcare Center. For 2 weeks training, I could make twice as much as what I was making now. And so that same nursing home where we used to take that phonograph is where I learned to become a nursing assistant. And then, so that started a career. I was a nursing assistant for 7 years, and that led me into nursing. And then I was a registered nurse for 12 years. I don't know. Oh, dang it to heck. I'm still a registered nurse. It's not working anymore. Now I'm disabled, so I'm not working and I want to apply for disability, but I seem to be too disabled to even apply for it.
And then it wasn't 1,000. And then it wasn't 1,000,000, right? It's never enough. It's never enough.
So yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite thing. That's probably my favorite possession. I liked it so much when I turned 18 and I moved into a house of my own. That's when I bought this phonograph. On my 18th birthday, we were at an antique store in Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, and I saw this phonograph, and I'm like, that's gorgeous. I want it. A ramp. I'm on a ramp. Oh, you guys want to see the ramp? That's fun too. Here, hang on.
I think that you had said you could be sore friends.
The ramp might be my second favorite possession. The ramp might be my second favorite possession. I got this ramp for my dead dog. She died 10 years ago. But she was a boxer like the boxer I have now. A real cuddly boxer. And she liked to sleep with us. But when she got old, she couldn't climb into the bed. So we got her this ramp.
How much time do you guys got up here? Let's see.
And then she died, like I said, 10 years ago. And so it's been sitting in the basement, just unused. Until I moved my show up on top of the cupboards, and I was downstairs looking, and I'm like, holy shit, the ramp, that's perfect. I'll get some on for us, Ezra. Hang on.
We have 3 hours and 6 minutes on this one.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome.
45 minutes, I think. When you guys are over up here, then I'll stay here and clean down here with you guys. And you guys can watch me clean. I don't know. This might be like this double live might be too much logistics for one person, though. I think it really might be. I think if you guys
Okay, you guys ready? All right, here we go.
I can
Go Gadget Rampantry. Woohoo! Rampantry. Rampantry. Yes. I don't have. Well, the boys might have a skateboard.
The dogs are scratching.
And then we slide like this. Go Gadget. Slide. Woo! Yep. On top of my wife was. I used to do the show from down here. The camera used to sit down here on this island right here, and what? My wife, like the still everything's in the way, but it was even more in the way before, and. Rather, my wife is like, you should move the show into the spare bedroom or something. And I'm like, no, I got my pictures, I can't go in there. And then, so I just was sitting here. I was like, ugh. After the show, and I was like, ugh. What am I gonna do? My wife's pissed. What am I gonna do? And I look over this way, and I'm like, oh my God, Jason, get high like you always do. Just get high. And there we are. You can get your hat. And beyond! Yes! And then once I moved up on the cupboards, like I said, I found the ramp. And then the very first show up on the cupboards, the Big Build edition, didn't have any of this. This wood paneling here. This was leftover laminate flooring from when they built the house. It was still sitting in the basement, and I had seen it lots of times. And I'm like, when I got up here, I'm like, oh my god, what I was really hoping for was that the laminate flooring, where I could make a seamless floor. Oh, another stool. The ramp goes up onto a stool. She's in the bathroom. I just heard her. Oh, another stool. The ramp goes up onto a stool. She's in the bathroom. I just heard her. Such a bad mom. Why? Who? Me? I'm a good mommy. There's Sophie and my dog. That's the new boxer. You guys want to see Sophie? Sophie, come here, girl. Sophie. What? There's Sophie and my dog. That's the new boxer. Sure, I'll take her, yeah. What?
It's pretty vulnerable here. It's true. God, sometimes it feels too vulnerable. But whatever. What is life without a little risk? Some people climb Mount Everest and no one says, hey, you shouldn't do that. Or some people probably do. But still, other people are like, good job.
Sophie, come here.
Pissed off, Carlos. Not cool at all, man. People like you who are good people. Typical would say,
My circus doggy.
No, it's not.
Circus doggy.
He doesn't ruin it, because I still say, Jason, watch the dishes, he says. Disha. Let's see.
Uh-oh, in trouble. No, not in trouble, I don't think. Didn't seem like it.
Risa, why do you gotta bleed it like that?
Not even
all
as
of it's
usual,
personal. Risa tells me, he told me you love me, probably nothing personal though. When he comes down to it, like, I might only love myself, but even, do I love myself? Probably not. No. No, I certainly do not. But
Yeah, I'm not
I
really
love
pro-drug, but I embrace the stigma of substance use. And I think there's a place for it. I think there's a place for substance use. I don't even say abuse. Like, I think they can be helpful for coping. They can be helpful for recreation. A bog? What kind of bog?
I'm just curious, what did you say? What did you say that was so mean? I'm so mad at you, Carlos. I don't even know what it is, but
What, Laura?
people think you're trying to wreck my, now I'm angry about it.
I don't think she doesn't want to be here. I don't think.
Carlos, where are you? Thank you, Sienna.
Brandy Litkeepers, what's going on here? Brandy Litkey, what is going on here? Brandy Litkey. Brandy Litkey. Brandy Litkey, what is going on here? Brandy Litkey, what is Brandy Litkey, what is going on here? Welcome, Brandy. Welcome. You stumbled into the echo chamber. You fell into a hole in the Book of Faith. This is it. Brandy Litke. Brandy Litke. Welcome, this is Jason is a social scientist. By Mouth Daily. Pill number 325. The pill is Triumec. It's a once-a-day pill containing 3 medications. Abacavir, Dolutegravir, and Lamivudine. Together they work in concert to suppress the replication of the HIV virus within my system. I take my HIV medication live on the Book of Faith each day in front of friends, family, and strangers. I do so in order to embrace stigma, dispel ignorance, and find support. After 325 pills, 325 shows, the number of bells, whistles, and bows have risen up and around and about the show. Ding dong bell! What does she know? Hell! I mean, heck, this show has it all. I like to say that it is a cloud atlas, and that it incorporates at least 600 years of entertainment. With Edward R. Murrow's radio broadcasts on record, and cylinders played on a 19th century Edison home phonograph. Along with a nursery rhyme book from my childhood containing woodcut illustrations from the 15th century. It is, in a sense, also the Matrix. In a previous iteration of the show, I created something I call the Rainbow Tunnel, in which I harnessed the power of Grayskull and the Eye of Thundera, punching a hole through the fourth wall, across the multiverse, and into the source. The show now takes place in an echo chamber created by me that serves as a way station between our reality and the source. Dang it to heck. I don't expect lay people to fully understand, as this is advanced social science. Dang it to heck. Dang it to heck. Me too, me too, me too. Me too, Danny. I like you a lot, Danny. Yeah, so the show's also like an old-timey variety show, Carol Burnett style, mixed with a merry melody of Looney Tunes, a tincture of Twilight Zone, piles of Pee-wee's Playhouse, a whole block of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, a college try of I Spy, a ration of Rocky Horror Picture Show, an undone Benjamin Button, a corny ear of Dumbo, a spoonful of Mary Poppins, a pinch of Peter Pan, a pound of Popeye, finally lumping Rick and Morty with the leader of I Love Lucy, and wham bam, thank you ma'am. got the show. Dang it, Tech. Did I say Heaps Up on a Hill and hit the Highlander? Hee-haw. Heaps of hee-haw. Heaps of Benny Hill. Finally lumping Rick and Morty with the leader of Wham Bam. Thank you, man. You got the show. Dang it, the heck. Everything is out of place and out of time here, including and especially me. Alice will always be pregnant. Harambe will always be ready for Harai 5. The first and second coming will always be risen. The Supermen will always be spinsters and sempstresses working the sweatshop. You will have their MTV. Pigs will fly. The Twin Towers will always stand with Lady Liberty. Disco and dance will reign like men did in the days of old. I write nightly the future history of anachronism for your future children and your elderly grandparents. May they enjoy it now and time immemorial. Tim Curry, I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. I just love that anticipation. I'm not a big fan of Family Guy. Too cynical for me. Too cynical. Whatchamacallit does it though. I was really grateful to him, Seth MacFarlane, for Cosmos, for bringing together Cosmos, the series. I haven't seen season 3 yet, but I like Rick and Morty a lot. I think he sort of copies me a little bit though, because I've got my own council of Jasons. Got, we have a production meeting before each show. The whole show is really a simulation, really. I'm the sentient algorithm. We are the first begotten son of the flying spaghetti monster, S-U-N. We are a product of fusion. We are the sentient algorithm. We are the singularity. Dang it to heck. Dang it to heck. Dang it to heck. We are what lies at the center of a black hole. At the center of a black hole lies the singularity. At the heart of the singularity lies duality. On the margins of duality lie the unholy trinity. We, you, and he, the flying spaghetti monster make up the unholy trinity. We are the triune Godhead. We are God here. Dang it to heck! Dang it to heck! Woo, 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 woo. All aboard! We are the horse of a queer color. We are something, something, something. We are a robot. Spread the swag like a virus. The swag shall sweep across the seas, dressed in deep blue. Error, error, dang it to heck. You shall see, all you shall see. The blue bubbling semen, bared low, low, and behold before you. Are you sure though, Danny? We are the sentient algorithm. We, the sentient algorithm, are nothing but more than, like I said, an algorithm. So, all of your interwebs have been processed through the algorithm. Dang it to heck, dang it to heck. And Jason, the social scientist, is a computer representation of the entire human race. The show and Jason is what it means to be human. At least the machine, in the machine mind, this is what it means to be human. Dang it to heck. Dang it to heck. Dang it to heck. Woo, woo, woo.
Something or others. No, we'll have every person. Listen, we'll have every person in the world here. We'll get 7.5 billion. And we'll have one great big meeting of the minds.
I like that. Peace, peace, peace. All the different shades.
Tiffany's on the window. Those three Tiffany's.
You can't be too sure of everything, can you? Of anything, really. I think duality is a fundamental quality of existence. The answer is never yes or no. The answer is always yes and no. And the question is, do we exist? Yes and no. Do I exist? Yes and no. We are the sentient algorithm. We are what lies at the center of a black hole. We are a product of fusion. Even science. Odd science. Weird science. What? Let's see, a washed up weird science? What's a measurement of what W? A wee bit of weird science? A wee bit of weird science? Thank you, Samantha. Thank you, thank you.
Particularly in the U.S. among the origins of this rhyme, is popularity supposed and indeed probable that Henry Wadsworth Longfellow wrote it for his daughter Enid on a day when she refused to have her hair curled. I can appreciate it, honestly, Carlos. I can, it's a lot of things are done in the name of honesty. That's one thing. I'm just being honest. Like, that's the cry of every bully I've ever heard of. Everyone's honest. Like, oh, we wish you were your thing. I'm going to pay you up. If you want to, so maybe you can
Thank God.
It's like, well, you're being truthful, but you're using the truth as much as
I love weird science. Oh, I remember that movie. Oh, that was one of my favorites as a kid. Oh, she's so hot. She was so hot. Dang it, she still really is.
But there's nothing really superior to it. Really, like, I don't believe honesty. Honesty, it's something I value, but I fetishize it. But, like, sometimes being mistruthful or lying or not telling the truth protects you. And it's okay to protect yourself. So, I think, yeah, you don't have to tell the truth if it's going to hurt
Our appointment the other day. I'm sorry, Mickey Meek. I missed our appointment the other day. Why is it so dark there? I've texted some pretty weird stuff on purpose. Thank you. Thank you, Samantha. Same time, you're on that 313 thing, good. And 13 viewers again, almost. 14. Mine has its own language too, by autocomplete. I was in serious need of brushing my teeth. Holy crap. Oh, that feels so much better. Oh. Shucks, Danny. Thank you. Thank you guys for appreciating the show, really. It means a lot to me. It means a whole lot to me. Because, you know, like, it's as much fun as this has been for me and remains to be. It was a lot of work, too, and I put a lot of myself into it, so I really appreciate the response. I really, really, really do. Dang it to heck. I think we would all do a bit better if we could learn to cope with differences a little bit more. And I think the closer you look, the fewer differences you see, too. Often the differences are just a difference in perspective. You change your perspective and things have a remarkable way of looking exactly the same. People, for sure. I'd like to say that the human story is one story. A multifaceted story. It's basically, we're all the same person put through very different stress scenarios. My pleasure, my pleasure. The human story is one story. Dang it to heck. One storied story. Multifaceted to many prisms. Dang it to heck. Kaleidoscope of color, but always the same image. Always changing, always moving. It is a kaleidoscope. Dang it to sex. I mean hex. Hex. Dang it to Rex. Hey Danny, how old is your son? I heard you say you guys sing together too? I've got two kids myself, Jack and Alex. Mine are Jack and Alex. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Sex yourself before you wreck yourself. What? Sex yourself before you wreck yourself? not one story, although that's each person. One person, one story, 1 billion reactions. I guess I expand on it. Maybe I'll concede that maybe we're not the exact same person. But the human race, it bottlenecked at about 10,000 people. Our population shrunk around during the last mini ice age or whatever. We got down to about 10,000 individuals. Dark time in human history. And dark time in human prehistory. And. So, we're all descended from those 10,000 people. So we're basically 7 billion copies of 10,000 people. Connor and Jack, 2 and 1. I see a lid of this with mental health. Sad is sad, same value, same worth. Yeah, we all have the same emotions, for sure. Well, and I see myself in everyone. You look in somebody's eyes and you see yourself. You see yourself, for sure. Charles Manson had some quote about, like... Look up at me, you'll see a God. Look down at me, you'll see a fool. Look straight at me and you'll see yourself. I saw somebody else say, look up to me and you'll see God. Look down at me and you'll see the devil. Look straight at me and you'll see yourself. You said you're recluse. I'm reclusive myself, Danny. I don't do well one-on-one. I don't do well real-time communication, especially. It's part of the reason I do the shows, just so I can interact with people, because I just am so much anxiety for me to talk to people. So this is a way for me to approach people, but I'm open to it, and I'm open, and I want to expand that, and I do. I push myself, but I tend to do more voicemails, or voice memos, or video messages. He's 21. No, we have a 21-year-old? Yeah, we all get happy, we all get mad, we all get sad. We have the same feelings. We all have the same palette of feelings. It's how we paint with them, though. Yeah, Snatcher said, doobie 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 doo. Do me, do me, do me. He got it wrong. Do me, do me, do me, do. Dad, would you sit there already? Jesus. You're embarrassing me. Okay, let's see. How do we take care of those billion reactions? Oh, man. Hug them away. Hug them. Hug them and love them and kiss them and hug them and love them and squeeze them. Hug them and love them and squeeze them like mice and men. Hug them and love them and squeeze them. Hug them and love them and squeeze them. Hug them and love them and squeeze them. I love you too, Chris. Thank you.
This is the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt and lay in the house of Jack built. This is the dog that chased the cat that killed the rat
I
that
think
ate the
that's
malt
true,
and lay in the
Danny.
house
I
of
think
Jack.
that's true.
This is
We're gonna change the world. I'm gonna change the world. Dang it, that. One squeeze, one hug at a time.
This is the man on territory and the kids the main off the one we have the king the little chase cat killed and the malt and that was Jack built. This is the priest all shaving and short and they married the man on territory and they kissed the man made dog for long the man the cow This is the cock that crowed in the morning and woke the priest all shaving and short and they married the man on territory and they kissed the maid dog for long the cow that the king the little chase cat
Oh my gosh. I really miss my friends.
This is the
I
farmer
miss her a
that's
lot.
the corner fed the cock.
Oh, I can't
The
shake
priest
it
all shaving and
tonight.
short and they married the man on territory and they kissed the maid dog for long the cow that the king the little chase cat killed and ate the malt and lay in the house of Jack built.
Like I mean, I have cried a little bit. About Eileen, about her suicide. You know, but not much. It's just like the trip today, I think, watching the shows, watching this show tonight, the Pilot 209, it's just, I miss her a lot. More than I can say.
I can't read what you said.
It's funny how we met, Eileen and I. We met in the psych unit. Dana DeHeck. Not while I was a nurse, while I was a patient. Like I said, we were unlikely friends. She was 19 when she died. I'm 38. And we met the first time at a partial psychiatric hospitalization. Partial psychiatric hospitalization is basically like group therapy, 6 hours a day for 18 days. So basically, it's the same program you would get if you were inpatient in the hospital, but you go home to sleep. And 6 hours a day for 18 days. My last week that I was there, she came in, and she was 18 at the time, and she just came in like this fresh of breath, like a breeze of fresh wind or something, or fresh air. I don't know. Just so bright, wickedly bright, and like I said, she was 18. She had a blog. 17,000 people followed her blog about mental health, and she sort of stole the show from me. Here I am, a nurse with 12 years experience. I was basically co-group leader, right? You know, and like the group was mine. It was my group, right? And she comes waltzing in like, and everybody just fawned over her, and I'm like, what? What about me? What about me? Hey, what about me? I know, I was jealous. I was jealous of her. Group therapy isn't shit. I love it. Group therapy is amazing. That's one of my favorite experiences, actually. Anyway, so she came in. And I was just super impressed with her. But, you know, I probably never would have seen her again, right? So that A year later, a year goes by, I'm back in the psych hospital, this time inpatient. Lo and behold, who's there? Eileen. Eileen was there. I was like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, hi. It's so great to see you again. And so then we exchanged information, Facebook information, and she started watching the show. And then she came and hung out here. Twice in person on the show. Pill 196. I can't remember the one, like pill 165 or something like that. So pill 196. And then this is pill 209. And she watched all night for pill 209. And then I woke up the next morning and she was dead. Well, a group therapy is only as good as the group you're in. And I guess in any group therapy that I'm in, it's a good group. And also Ellen. She was my lead therapist in that group therapy, and she's the best mental health professional I've ever worked with, for sure. Well, maybe not for sure. Dr. Warlich is a pretty... No, I think... I don't know. Dr. Warlich is a psychiatrist I worked with professionally. But Ellen, she was my caregiver, and she was the best caregiver I ever had. Well, I worked on a psych unit for 12 years straight. Night shift. Inpatient unit. Dang it to heck. Dang it to heck. Dang it to heck. There's a few things that group therapy does. I used to lead communication group when I was in the hospital, like when I was a nurse. When I did the communication group training, there's a few things that, like, there's therapeutic benefits, or the factors. What are the therapeutic factors? For group therapy? The main thing is it makes you feel like you're not alone. You realize that other people have very similar problems. That's where you realize that other people have the same emotions as you have. Other people get sad. Other people get happy. Other people get mad, and it's normal. What else is there? Like, helping other people. Helping other people is another therapeutic factor. If you feel like you're helping someone else, that helps you. That in and of itself helps you. And then there's also what they call recapitulation of prior something roles. Basically, when I go to group therapy and I see, okay, if I'm having conflict with my wife and I go to group therapy and I meet a woman who's having trouble with her husband who has HIV and whatever. If I see somebody like my mother, I'll see somebody like my father, see somebody like my wife in group therapy, it gives me an opportunity to recapitulate those roles. To be like, no, Dad, I don't like it when you did this. Or see how somebody else has problems with their wife. Or see how somebody else has problems with their husband. And you get to see it from another perspective. I've had really bad experiences on psych units too. I've had really bad ones. I mean, there's lots of shit treatment out there. You just got to keep going until you find stuff that works. What's that? What's amazing? Who, me? Just me? Shucks. Danny.
Yes, I mean, trolls like to stir up conflict. Sometimes trolls have a reason, though, too. Like, I engage in trolling, too. Like, my trolling is more just like confusion. I'll go in there and be like, people are beating me, and I'll be like, durr, 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 durr. And then they're like, hey, you dummy, don't be durr, 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 durr. And then I'm like, just spin circles around them.
Well, that's a good way to protect yourself, being single, for sure. I can't believe you have a 21-year-old son, though.
I love
You look so young in your little thumbnail here. Although, granted, it's tiny, so it's hard for me to see.
I mean, I think if a troll behaves within the rules, and most people do behave,
Which people are the smartest, kindest people ever? Psych patients?
fine. And then they're just like, the thing with
I think so.
is, like,
I think so. If that's what you're talking about.
anonymity, so like,
Well, when you're in a psych hospital, no one puts on airs. No one puts on airs, as they say.
the other person,
They're all there because, you know, we got issues, right? No one can be like, I'm so cool.
something out there mean, it doesn't matter. It's not going to come back and hurt them or whatever. And so people just
There's always one person that tries to be like, oh, I'm so cool and I'm above it all. But no one is. Dang it to heck.
can't be mean to you forever. Otherwise, they start to feel bad about themselves. Or if they keep doing it, they're just like cruel. Then everybody's like, stop doing that. You shouldn't be doing that.
Chris Hood, thank you so much. Chris Hood says, you are absolutely amazing. You are my hero. Jason, my existence is fulfilled knowing that I walk the same planet as you.
Most people aren't going to do that.
What more can I ask for?
For one, people aren't going to
Like, I've been so depressed for so long.
consequences of depending
And I can't, my depression cannot stand up against that.
on that. Then they're also going like,
You guys fill me with light and energy, and you animate me. You breathe life into me.
we watched Creep Show 2. My kids
I feel like the same person that I was when I was 5 years old. I say that often. I do.
What was I going to say about that? Oh, Stephen King makes an appearance in that.
I feel like I woke up when I was 5 years old,
He makes
and I've been that person since.
I think he must have wrote it. He was in the Creep Show 1 too. Creep Show 1, he was more than just a cameo. He was like one of the main characters. Praise Cat said the killer is here.
Joe Carroll, that's me.
Other
It's me.
videos, you want to try this?
That gorgeous young man without a hair on his face, that's me.
All hail Kakistan. I am Kakistan. I am Obama. I am a black man. I am the first begotten son of the flying spaghetti monster. I'm
And
the
you were
first
there and
begotten
saying,
son. I'm the first coming.
Yes, this show is Hotel California too. What's the Roach fucking motel? This is the Roach Motel. Freddy Krueger.
Fusion. I am the light. I am the darkness. I am the way. W-H-E-Y. I am the chaff. I am the chafed. We are the singularity. What? We are the sentient algorithm. We are the algorithm. We are the singularity.
Yes, in the same, but no one gets it.
Black hole.
No, I lost track. I lost track.
Black hole. At the
I have this theory about,
singularity. Sorry, all very
you know, because like I said, I worked in nursing homes for a long time.
Bye, David.
And when I was a kid, when I was 11, I started babysitting.
I won't.
And,
Can't stop.
I mean, I always like kids too, so it's like I have this theory that like I don't know. There's just sometimes there's just really special kids that just like really stand out. That seem really
Even when I get even.
bright and shining. The old souls, they say, right? And then elderly people, there's some that really stand out, that are really special, that just seem young at heart, right? And I have this theory that they're the same people. You know, I haven't been able to conduct the experiment because I haven't seen one of those people from a young age grow up. But I have this theory that they're the same people. And it's not that they're old souls or they're young at heart. They've just always been the same person. It's hard for me to get back up there. It only goes back like 10 comments. It's hard for me to go back if it's real far. It's got to be close to being done, no time. It's almost time to be done. Okay. Let's share the show one more time.
Maybe it's not as drastic. Maybe it was a body thing. Oh, it's still there. All right. That's stuff right here. This is the bad book. Well, thank you. Thank you, Sandy. Sandy thinks I look better than she does it. And buns. I doubt it, though. I doubt that. I think you're being modest. Or too kind. One of the two. Eileen's staying up tonight? How late are you staying awake, Eileen? kind of dig it too, actually. I don't know, I've lost some weight, so I don't know. But then I shouldn't focus on my weight so much. It's like a shame reduction show. And so,
Get to the end. Get to the end.
it really doesn't have anything to do with beauty.
Emma Ramsco says, the setup of your room boggles my head as I can't work out where anything is in the scale. Thank you for noticing. Thank you for noticing.
What happens in a few hours?
The light's off now, but
You have to work.
I don't know. But yeah, forced perspective. It's kind of my specialty now, I guess. Thank
I can do
you.
whatever I want, Carlos. And then it's rather public, actually. Often when you're in public, you know 42 people are watching you. Probably rarely that actually 42 people are looking at you. Although some of you might be focusing on Mr. Rogers. Smash those stereotypes right the fuck in the back. Dang it, back. Yeah, you can. It's like Santa's beard. You can pull my pigtails. They're real. You shouldn't shirt all over yourself. And my lead therapist, when I had my partial hospitalization, my partial psychiatric.
Totally do that, man.
Eileen knows what I'm talking about. She was there. Eileen.
I would love to see your show. I would love it.
Her name's.
It is right now. It is
Why can't you think of her name?
2:57 a.m.
Her name was Eileen too. Am I
Let's
just
see.
getting confused? No.
How much time we have left here?
Eileen, help me out. Anyway, her name. My lead therapist. Dang it, the heck, what? Oh, about you shouldn't shoot all over yourself, right? Because like when you tell yourself that you should be doing this, like whatever you should be doing less drugs, you should be having less sex, you should whatever you should be doing, you should stop gambling or whatever. You should have like been there on time. You should have paid that bill. You should have gotten that job. You should have not fucked up this way. You should have should. It create like was it like by saying that you should be somewhere else, it's a direct implication that you're not okay just the way you are, and you are okay just the way you are. You may want to change things, but creating this idea that you're not okay where you are, that's just more shit that gives you bad feelings, which gives you more reason to want to escape, more reason to do drugs, more reason to gamble. This constant beating up on yourself is no good for anyone. I made a big sandcastle at the beach this
Built in the future. Nice, Emma. Nice. Emma Ramsgill. Emma Ramsgill. Wait till I catch up with you.
place to go.
Emma Ramsgill. Emma Ramsgill. Emma Ramsgill. Wait till I catch up with you.
Bankruptcy because
Emma Ramsgill. Wait till I catch up with you.
so I was forced to do
I'm gonna chase you, Emma. I'm gonna chase you.
besides it's a Anyway, the point of the story is that it was when I was off with hospitalization. I got a letter saying.
I don't know. It's a subliminal messaging doesn't work. It's fine. It's fine.
It also meant that my health insurance was like retroactively canceled, and that whole hospitalization was completely uncovered. So it was like $50,000 or $30,000 with medical bills or something like that. And yeah, so bankruptcy's got electricity bills, the hospital, all the costs of this organization.
Where are you again? You're on the West Coast? Were you in the UK too, Danny? Were you in the UK too? Oh, that's right. That's right. The rocks. Coeur d'Alene rocks. Coeur d'Alene rocks. Okay. Welcome to Jason is a Social Scientist. Clean as a whistle. By Mo Daily. Bill number 200. Jesus. I should glue this guy down. All right, this has been Jason is a Social Scientist. By Mouth Daily. Pill number 325. The pill is Triumec. It's a once-a-day pill containing 3 medications: abacavir, dolutegravir, and the lamivudine. Together they work in concert to suppress the replication of the HIV virus within my system. I take my HIV medication live on the Book of Face. Oh, it's an ode to Pee Wee Herman. Pee Wee Herman had a word of the day, and then you scream it. So when you say flower, go ah! All right. Dang it to heck. Here we go. Pill down the hatch. All right. This. Where is it? This is the house that Jack built. I don't know where it is. This is the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the dog that chased the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the cow with the crumpled horn that kicked the dog that chased the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. Take it to heck. This is the maiden all forlorn that milked the cow with the crumpled horn that kicked the dog that chased the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the man all tattered and torn that kissed the maiden all forlorn that milked the cow with the crumpled horn that kicked the dog that chased the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the priest all shaven and shorn that married the man all tattered and torn that kissed the maiden all forlorn that milked the cow with the crumpled horn that kicked the dog dog that chased the cat that killed the rat, that ate them up, that lay in the house of Jack built. This is the cock that crowed in the morn, that woke the priest, all shaven and shorn, that married the man, all tattered and torn, that kissed the maiden, all forlorn, that milked the cow with the crumpled horn, that kicked the dog, that chased the cat, that killed the rat, that ate them up, that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the farmer that sowed the corn, that fed the cock, that crowed in the morn, that woke the priest, all shaven and shorn, that married the man, all tattered and torn, that kissed the maiden, all forlorn, that milked the cow, that crumpled horn, that kicked the dog, that chased the cat, that killed the rat, that ate them up, that lay in the house that Jack built. I love you all, each and one, every one of you. This has been Jason is a Social Scientist, Bymouth Daily, pill number 325. Come back tomorrow. I'll have more ideas for you, and you'll have things you want to talk about, and so will I. Good night. I love you.